All ganja man in the house. Put up your lips, so. All who smoke ganja now to cocaine and crack.
Hey guys, what's up? Not gonna be a very long video. It's gonna be quick. Just noticed my subscriber list a little while ago, and I'm shocked that I am now over 550 subscribers. 550, damn, that's 550 people who apparently think that I got something worth saying. So once again, I thank you guys for that. I really appreciate, you know, the subscribers and the fact that many of the subscribers always comment and have something really good to tell me. You know, usually in the comment section or in PMs, I usually get interesting comments from smart people, and I appreciate that. Though I have to warn you guys that I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to do this. Remember when I said before that I had to deal with things financially and I was hoping that my plans would work out? Well, it looks like they might not work out. I mean, something might still turn up, but there is a very good chance that after the next month or so I might not be on YouTube for a while. We shall see. Things are so bad, let's put it this way, I have considered actually putting up a donation button on my channel. Not mandatory, but just in case people are willing to want to help out, but I'm doubting anybody would want to do that anyway, so, well, I don't know. But yeah, that's how crazy things have gotten. I'm hoping to turn it around, but money that I was expecting to come in is not coming in as fast as I'd like. Let's see what that. But I didn't want to end this on a negative note. That was not my intention. So, this is more, I guess in celebration of the fact that I'm now at 550. I know some people, they always do something special whenever they reach a landmark number. Me, I never really saw the need for such a thing, but I figured why not. I know sometimes people on YouTube tend to have this thing where they will say for everybody, you know, you guys, like, you know, like, every now and then somebody said that, you know, here's your chance to ask me some questions, you know, whatever questions you want to ask me, and then I'll answer you back. I know some YouTube people doing that. And I never bothered, because one, I always felt that, you know, when people are saying you can ask me anything, I mean, I know most people, they see that as a chance of, you know, asking personal questions. But I've also seen it as a sense of somebody saying that they are know-it-all. Whatever's bothering you, I can answer your question. Hey, I'm no super expert. Sometimes I barely know shit. So why am I going to put myself in a position to say that, you know, answer me any question, I'll answer for you. So I tended to stay away from such things. And also because, quite frankly, I know some people would want to ask some rather personal questions, and I can't guarantee that I would answer them. But still, in light of wanting to keep things cheerful, and also because I know that some people would probably have certain questions that they probably wanted me to ask but I have not mentioned in a video yet, I'm now offering people a chance, you know, people who subscribe and watch, to ask me 3 questions. Now, that's it. You guys have up to 3 questions to ask me. No more than that. You shall not proceed past 3. You could ask less than that if you want. You could ask 1, or you could ask 2, but your limit shall be 3. Thou shalt not ask 4, but you could proceed to 3. 5 is right out. But you could ask up to 3 questions. I cannot guarantee... Kitten agrees. Crazy kitten. I cannot guarantee that I will answer all of them, by the way. If I think the question is interesting, I will attempt to answer it if I can. If I think the question is something that I cannot answer, but I think it was decent enough, I will mention it, but then I'll say that I'm sorry, I can't really answer it for you. If I think it's too personal, it probably won't get answered. If I think it's stupid, and I apologize in advance, I'm definitely not going to answer it. And if some people feel the need to ask me provocative questions simply because they want to be assholes, you might get made fun of, so I'm just giving you that warning right now. But, yeah, here's a chance to ask me 3 questions. You can either ask those questions in the comment section, or you could do it through PM. You know, or even a video if you want. That would be fine. If you want your name mentioned with the question, let me know. If you don't want your name mentioned with the question, let me know too. There is a deadline, however. You have until Friday. Got until Friday to ask these questions. If you haven't done it by Friday, you're out. So, yeah, that's a lot of time. We're going to cut it down to just Thursday, but that'll be nice to do it Friday. Now, again, I cannot guarantee that I'll be able to answer all of them, like I said. Maybe I might end up with a mountain of questions. Let's say just half of my subscribers ask just one question. That's still a hell of a lot of questions to answer. And a lot of them might be redundant, so there's no guarantee here, but hey, it might be fun, it might be rewarding, so there you go. So yeah, that's that. Hopefully we'll get some fun with this. K-Biomek, if you are watching this, I am planning on recording a response to the 2 videos you put up. They were awesome, as usual. I think you pretty much described the horrors of the public school system very well, very succinctly. And I also liked your ideas on coming up with a better and more viable education system. I'm not going to give you my answer right now because I don't have enough time, but I'll just right now just say that I like those ideas. I have a couple to put on top of them, and I do agree that the idea that I came up with, which I will say is not exactly an original one on my part, but the idea that I mentioned I think would work very well with yours, as you stated. And there are some really cool things that can come about this. I just have some other ideas to add on top of it, and a couple of questions of things to look out for if such a system would be started up. So yeah, expect an answer on that soon. And I guess that's it. Also, I've been thinking, this is just for anyone generally involved, the couple of music derived, when I was on the topic of hip-hop and music in general, some people seem to have liked that topic. I might elaborate more, but not necessarily on hip-hop, but just on music and stuff and how it evolved, because I was kind of talking about how hip-hop's mentality sort of branched out in other music genres. And part of me kind of wanted to delve in that further, like show like certain aspects of how jungle evolved, or house evolved, or trance, or whatever, and like play different types of music, and you guys can see how DJs have elevated those forms. But I don't know whether I'm going to do that unless a lot of people want to. We'll see. That's just something down the line. Oh, and showing swords. Speaking of swords, one thing I want to say beforehand, I noticed a lot of people have been sending me PMs about sword stuff. They're asking me a lot of questions on swords. And while I'm slightly flattered that you guys, a lot of people are sending me stuff, asking me questions, you know, does this guy look good? Does this forge look legit? How do you do this and that? I do have to tell you guys that while I will endeavor to answer your questions, and I'm not turning you guys away, don't think of me as like this top-notch expert on swords. I'm not a top-notch expert. I'm stumbling along finding out these facts just like you guys are. The only difference is that I've been in the game a little while longer. That's it. But as far as finding a decent sword or sword techniques, I'm no expert. You know, a lot of the stuff I've picked up is stuff that other people have shown me or taught me, or things I found out on my own. You know, so I'm no instant expert. I know the name I have on YouTube is Sword Sage, but it's not a reflection of who I am. It's more a reflection of what I want to be. So just putting that warning out there. You know, I'm getting a lot of questions, people asking me stuff about swords, and while I don't mind answering those questions, and it's cool bumping into people who share the same passion, realize that I'm not an instant expert, you know, so there's probably plenty of other people out there who know more about this stuff than I do. In fact, I talk to people who know a lot more about this stuff than I do, and I ask them questions all the time. So just letting you guys know that. Oh, and also, speaking on the subject of swords, I'm getting a really nice one pretty soon. I had purchased it before my finances went crazy, before anybody accuses me of being financially irresponsible. It has been crafted for a while now. It should be finished hopefully sometime at the end of this month, and I'm supposed to be getting it sometime in the middle of next month. And hopefully, if I'm still able to make videos, then you guys will get to see it in action, and I'm planning on doing a review of it, so hopefully you guys will enjoy that. That's pretty much all I got to say. So see you guys later, and like I said, K-Biomek, expect a response from me. And guys, if you want to ask questions, you got up to 3 to ask. Up until Friday, I'll see what you guys ask me. So later.